Okay, welcome Aquarius. We are going to do a reading for you. I've already shuffled this deck. We are using the Touchstone Tarot deck. In two more, show me the current situation. For Aquarius, please, in one more. Show me the current situation. Show me the current situation for Aquarius, please. There's three. Ooh, the Emperor, Page of Wands, and the Five of Coins. So we've got Mercury in Taurus. Sorry, it's on a little slant there. Mercury in Taurus. And we have the Page of Wands, which is associated with Sag, and the Emperor, which is generally associated with Aries. So I'm getting the idea here that this person, there's somebody, and I think it's the Emperor, who, likes to follow the rules. This person does things in a certain order. There may be some sort of an idea that's being offered to this person. But for some reason, out of pride, the Emperor is not accepting an opportunity. The Five of Coins in this deck can be somebody foolishly, out of pride, not accepting something. And what I have in the middle here is a fresh idea, something that is very full of creativity. This, I notice that there's some kind of a book or some kind of a pattern. There's something that somebody has an interesting take on. And because of pride in some way, there's some innovation here that's being lost. There's a potential for something, some idea here to go to waste because of somebody's pride. Maybe it's your idea. Show me more, please. Show me more. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands and again the Five of Coins. The Knight of Wands is generally associated with Leo. And again, the Five of Coins is associated with Taurus. Again here, I just think we have the idea of there's somebody over here with a very short attention span. And because of that, somebody is not seeing the value of something over here. It's like someone doesn't have any. This is all about hope, logic, and reason. Somebody is applying way too much logic and reason, and they're not seeing the hope in something. There's a lot that can be lost because of an approach. Somebody did not look over carefully. Okay, let's just keep going. I'm not sure what is being lost here. It's like it's an idea some kind of an innovative idea, or well, we're going to find out in a moment. Amazing that we keep getting this Five of Coins. So now what we have is Temperance and the Five of Coins. Temperance can be a whole lot of things. It can be a solution, a way to heal. It can be also Archangel Michael. It could be calling upon you to have patience. There's an idea here of adjusting. Sometimes with Temperance, it's becoming very balanced, or, there's supposed to be a complete and total equilibrium here. It's the right amount, of all needs are being met here. So what may be happening here is that somebody is adjusting to this situation where there is a lack. Somebody is making something work. It can also be where somebody is in fact finding a way of feeling that all their needs are met, even though there's very little in terms of material. So somebody is making an adjustment here, or feeling grateful for what they have, and in doing so, they're happy. They're in a perfect state of equanimity. They're literally feeling peace and serenity and happiness with almost nothing material-wise. So somebody, this could be you. This would be a very highly ascended spiritually state, because what someone is doing here is they are adjusting to a situation that other people, others would find it lacking. So it takes a great deal of wisdom and spirituality to find peace and serenity without anything material. It may be as well. I also feel that in time, one thing that we can always depend on is that things will change. So just as someone is getting used to something, there's probably going to be a change. Let's just see what happens next. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Sag, or a Pisces here, as Temperance is associated with both Sagittarius and Pisces. Show me more, please. There's 3 coming out. All right, so we've got Mars in Gemini, Mars in Scorpio, and Temperance. Again, balance, and there is, I think, what's incredible here, I believe this could be about you. Because you have been able, this is definitely a message about the incredible ability. You have no idea how you have ascended here. You have found peace and serenity, not just with lack of money. You can find peace and serenity where there is an absence of money, where there is, over here we have a high degree of mental stress. Over here we have a high degree of mourning, and we have you being able to still be feel peaceful, feel calm, feel balanced. There is absolutely nothing that can shake your equanimity. Nothing can throw you off balance. So going back to what we saw in the beginning, we had the Page of Wands is, it could have been being up for a challenge. The Emperor, frankly, may have been God. Or just simply, or the Emperor may have been a ruler. I think what you're looking at are the challenges of this 3D, of this world that we're in right now, because there is a lot in this world that could cause mental suffering. There is a lot in this world that could cause sorrow. And so we have mental suffering, we have sorrow. A moment ago we had the 5 of Pentacles, which is a lack, a depletion of money. This is an extreme amount of heartbreak, sorrow. And this is the highest degree of mental stress, the 9 of Swords. I mean, after the 9, there's the 10, which basically is dead. But over here, we have a war going on in somebody's head because of mental negative thought. It's an extreme amount of stress, enough stress that it could turn somebody's hair white. Over here is an extreme amount of sorrow. It's intense sorrow. And yet we still have you in this state of equanimity. This balance. It's a perfectly balanced state despite all of this. It is, this really, temperance is, they say, oh, I just want to be happy. Well, really, the true happiness is found in this state of peace and equanimity. It's because it cannot be disturbed. And there are no worries on this person's mind at all. There's no sorrow. There's no worries. There's no lack. There's no anxiety. There's no regret. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Just gonna show me more, please. Show me more. Okay, there's 3 coming out. There's that lack again. There's that oh, now then. We still have you right in the middle in this state of equanimity. and somebody's attention. Somebody is, it's almost like this person, has heard a noise and they've turned around to see who's interrupting them. It's the Three of Coins, which is Mars in Capricorn. And in this deck, the meaning of what that person, the attention, you have really, you have the attention of someone. And in this deck, what it means is that somebody, and I believe it's you, will get recognition for fine work. It's a reward for fine work. It's all about someone who is able to make a house a home. Notice the order of those words. To make a house a home, meaning that you've done something from the inside. It's not done like this. Maybe this was, something that seemed very empty and cold, but it's been made warm and beautiful and perfect and calm and peaceful. I do believe that you are going to be recognized for excellence. You're some sort of a master here. It has to do with having developed a mastery over something. Show me more, please. Maybe that's God or Spirit will be. Okay, there's 3 again. Yes, I know exactly what this is. You see, I do believe that you are, you will be, or have already mastered. You are a master. You have gained mastery over the devil. This character here, I believe, is somebody or some being who will be giving you recognition for excellency, for your mastery, for a job well done. The job well done, what you have mastered, is you have managed to find peace and equanimity, and you have not lost your balance in the face of the devil. What is the devil? Fear, materialism, keeping up with the Joneses, conformity, people tempting you with fear, tempting you with conformity, telling you should do this or do that. You are unbothered by these falsities. These are false stories, false narratives. These can be dark rulers who like to instill fear. These can also be, they say that most of the population are half-breeds, are half reptilians, and in fact, what they do when the population is following all the rules like a bunch of pawns, and what they do is they follow the dark leaders, and then they look at others who aren't following, and they try to use scare tactics. Don't you know if you don't do this? Look at you. Look at this what you've done? You are keeping to yourself. You are maintaining your equilibrium. You are unmoved, unbothered. You have also found peace and serenity. You are completely unaffected by the devil. The devil has zero power over you. Zilch amundo. And part of how you have arrived at this state is you did face all of your fears. You did face the demons. And yet then you managed to balance yourself. I just want to read to you from this deck the meanings of these cards. First of all, we see a young woman in a demure brown costume with a white hat and veil, pours water from a jug into a cup. Beside her is a statue of an angel. A dove perches on the bench, and behind her is a jug full of irises and lilies. She modestly averts her eyes. She lives a balanced life with her spiritual, emotional, and material needs met. This is a time of equilibrium, satisfaction with life's gifts, skilled diplomacy, and negotiation. In other words, this person has had to learn to deal with the worst of the worst. They've developed skills. Now look at what's over here. This is probably the rest of the population. A destructive path, temptation, addiction, vice, inability to face one's fears and demons. So the idea here is you've faced it, traced it, and erased it. And somebody, and it could be God, you have attracted the attention of this person. You have been watched, and the watcher sees you as a master craftsperson. The watcher sees that you have done fine work, and it will be rewarded, and your talents will be recognized. You have done noble work with a spiritual purpose. You now have a well-deserved reputation for excellence for all those who were watching, because you can make a house a home. Now that sounds to me, what I believe this reading is about is your absolute, incredible spiritual ascension in the face of the 5 of Cups, in the face of the 9 of Swords, in the face of the 5 of Pentacles and the Devil. You found peace, happiness, and serenity. And your work will be rewarded. You have no idea what beautiful things are ahead for you. Let me just leave it at that. Well done, Aquarius. Let me know what you think.